Okay. 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 Here we go. Let's jump in. Wait, how's my volume look? If I'm down here, is it too crackly? No? Seems okay. Okay. I think I turned it down slightly. So it should be good. Hey everybody. Oh, I've got allergies. For it is spring here. So if I sound rough or just stare off into nothing, it's just because I'm reacting to life. And speaking of life, let's get into some Cursed City heroes. We're on to Clathus, the Exile. Up next in this sprue, I believe. Yeah, right here. What's Clathus gonna need? He's gonna need a 32. Everybody gets 32s. I feel like these people should be more 28s than 32s, honestly. Well, that's okay. I don't think it really matters too much. Here we go, here we go. Oh, I feel clumsy. Hey, Bythron. We're building Clathus. Qulathis. It's gotta be Clathus, right? Clathus. I can't wait to see if this guy's beard survives. Do I do like Uncle Adam's where he just trimmed off the beard? Looked pretty good. But I want to keep mine beardy. Oh, there's my nose again. Alright, so we need A6 and A7 first. There's 6. Ah, having pins for your building? It's great, yeah. I don't doubt it. Where'd you get the pins? Where'd you get the pins, Mr. Bythron? Oh yeah, I didn't tell you yesterday. I think I was busy talking about other things, but we A9? That's a 9? Oh, I read it upside down. Alright, you go over to the side. We've been watching The Nevers, which apparently was supposed to be Joss Whedon's glorious comeback. Oh yeah, there it is. With the line down. To television on HBO. And then Joss Whedon got cancelled, I guess. That's what you'd say. But the show remains, and it's still pretty good. The period piece people that my wife likes to watch on YouTube have been raving about it for the costume designs. And it's basically like superheroes in the Victorian era with a slight... that stays on? That stays on. A slight or a steampunkish feel. Or Victorian sci-fi, perhaps. It's been enjoyable. Mr. Chris, you've made it. That's true. Yeah. And once you get all the 6s and the 9s out of the way, that also helps. Oh, your mom had some for cooling? Yeah. Yeah, but those work perfect. I only know that because of Mel the Terrain Tutor from watching his older videos. I know he pinned a lot of foam. tucked that nugget away. Calathus. How do you say it, Chris? Phonetically. Qulaths. Is it Calathus? How's he got to be the premier Chris on YouTube? I am Chris the original. Or are you allowed to have redundant names on YouTube? Maybe you are. But see, there's a couple of good shows we watched. Shadow and Bone. That's good. Now we're watching The Nevers. That's good. I think, is it this week, Bythorn, that Loki's out, or is it next week? You do it redundant? Okay. That's nice, though. You know what? I bet there's a Warhammer video where they say it. It's probably a painting guide. How to get yourself a battle-ready Calathus. I wonder if this will be the miniature that my daughter likes best. I thought she was going to like the Elven Archer in the D&D Adventure Begins set, but she actually liked the Dragonborn lady instead. So she might like Sword Lady best. She probably won't like the Priest one. I don't even like the Priest one. If she does like the Priest one, I'll be surprised. I got mentioned today on Modeling for Advantage as a guy who streams often, building things. That was nice. That's pretty much all I'm doing these days. I record videos and then I don't do anything with them. Put them in the bank. It's a little rough there. All right. So let's see here. Faces this way. And this goes in. Did you already build these, Chris? Have you gotten to your Chris City yet? Ah. That's a pretty good join right there. Just says May? Okay. Loki, sometime in May. Oh, we got a few more days of May still. Nice. Good fit. I like it. Then A8. Google says June 9th. Boo! Low motivation. Understandable. You could build along with me if you want. Crack it out. Yeah, I already did these two. They're a good looking bunch, except for this mold line here. I don't much care for. But I'm just going to put some Bondic in, and that'll fill it up nice, I feel. Try pushing it in again. While I was helping my daughter with homework, I built the Gore Beast from the old Start Collecting Chaos Warriors set. And he's a funny little guy. He's not that little, I guess. The chariot comes with two options. You could either do it with 2 horses, or you could do it with a gore beast. And I decided I'll do it with 2 horses, because I like the horses better anyway. And I'll make the gore beast its own separate model. If I wanted to play it in Sigmar, I could just run it as a Chaos Spawn. Let's get a 50mm round base and put it on there. Oh. More RPGs. So June 11th, 2021, and it will consist of just 6 episodes. Yeah, that's really short. Wow. Yuck. Flame. So yeah, with the uncertain future of Cursed City, I've been thinking more about Hinterlands, which is the pre-Age of Sigmar skirmish, which some people say is still better. And the guy who did Hinterlands ended up doing Warcry, I think. But Hinterlands is nice because you can just use regular Age of Sigmar stats. That's a good fit. Yeah, it's just going together real nice so far. Well, maybe there's a little gap there, actually. The furs tend to have some gaps. Bondic will take care of that. And A9. There, back to the 9. Yeah, you could definitely run Hinterlands with the Skellies. Hinterlands is a skirmish-based game. So not an adventure game per se. It's still meant to be versus. But I will definitely explore the option of using... just a minute, let me gather my thoughts. Using Age of Sigmar stats to run an adventure in the Cursed City, maybe using Hinterland or Age of Sigmar skirmish. But Hinterland's had a couple of good balancing things that never made into Age of Sigmar skirmish, like the rule of 3. And since it's a heroic game, you're not supposed to use named characters in Hinterlands, but in this case I think you could and should. You could even use the Anvil of Apotheosis if you want to make your own characters, like Ash did for Realm Quest, which is a single player game. So you could definitely borrow Realm Quest rules, or just the Age of Sigmar community rules, or the ones that came out in the White Dwarf for activating units. But I don't know. It might be more effort than I want to put into it. But it could be fun, so. Ooh, thanks, Bythron. Oh yeah, Hinterlands was built to be a Mordheim for Age of Sigmar, which could be of interest to Bythron. Nice. Super tall. Pretty epic. It's like one of the few models of someone jumping off of something that I actually like. She feels relatively sturdy on there. Yeah, Bythron likes Mordheim. I like Mordheim. Though it has been a long time. And realistically, I could run all the undead I got in more time, I think. I think they have the fan rules for it. Oh. I accidentally grabbed a fresh plastic cement today. But it was so satisfying, I've just kept using it. I'll come back to the old one after. Oh, there's a skull. I wonder if she's worried it's going to bite her ankle. Alright, another hero. Maybe I'll put them down here. Yeah, she seems very tall too. This guy's huge. He's bigger than a Space Marine hero-sized Space Marine. Not buying the book at the box. Oh, does the Sentry box have one? Yeah, I still got one up north, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not going to buy another one. But oh, you got all the fan rules out there anyway. I don't think you need the main book, do you? Alright, next is Dagnai Holdenstock. We could use his errata build, which I think is everything. Which basically just has a better way to build them. Just the Mordheim book for $100, yeah. That's tough. I wouldn't want to play it. Alright, so A28, A29, A30. So A29, A30 should go first, according to the errata. Where are you, homeboy? Oh. I feel like the dwarf isn't here. Is everyone except for the dwarf on this? Is the dwarf on a separate sprue? And if so, that means he's in the box. Alright. Well then, I will get it.
Hey.
Hey! Ah, dwarf and ogre. Okay. Ooh, nice. Jamming out to the background music. Yeah. I've been enjoying the chiptunes overall. I have to burp. Excuse me. I ate so many tacos tonight that I'm slightly uncomfortable, but extremely satisfied. Excuse me. Oh, I got a pen by me. I almost stabbed myself. Get up that pin. Alright, back to it. A30. A little metal mustache-y thing. And A29. This is my first Caradron Overlords miniature. And also my first Witch Hunter. Not my first Wood Elf, though. I already had one. Any more cleanup? No? Good. So after this guy is the Brutog Corpse Eater. Nice. I would have preferred it though if the instruction booklet had all the miniatures for one sprue, and then these two. Oh, he's probably not singing a song. Singing the song of his people. Alright, let's pop in your mouth. Pop in your mouth. You can go in. I believe in you. Open your mouth wide and take your rebreather, beardy thing. I don't know if I like the Caradron Overlords or not. I've never figured that out. I can say I like them better than nudie dwarves. Even though I liked, Fire Slayers and Troll Slayers. That's right, they were just Troll Slayers back in the day. Something about them. Fire Slayers. I don't like quite as much. I'm not sure what. Maybe they're just a little too aggressively nude. Aggressive and nude. Okay. The Caradron Overlords kind of remind me of that character Dragon Age 2, I think it was. The beardless dwarf. 828. Haruken! How you doing, Pip? Mr. Octave. I'm building miniatures tonight. Such fun. And I have an incredibly itchy nose from allergies, amongst other things. Did I clip off something I shouldn't have? Yes, I did. I clipped off a peg. Why? Why do they always gotta do that? Oh well. It'll still go on. I hate it when they put a join on a peg. Look at those tiny little things, hard to get your clippers in. And this guy's pegs in with joins. The gates. Gates? Joins. Something. I don't like them. What a fine jacket he's got. A little sprugu? Probably. Probably a little sprugu. Alright. A29B goes back here. Now what is A29B? Not. Okay. Clip the peg? Yeah. So the long one goes inside. And then it just... maybe we'll rotate it. Let's see. Sure. Why not? How many buildings do you want to make in the current style? Yeah. Build until you get sick of them is what I'd say, but I'm not doing the work, so that's easy for me to say. Okay. So he's got his little axe. I got an old Slayer dwarf who's missing both his axes. Maybe someone took them for something? I don't know. I need to get some axes for him, though. Alright, let's clip off the rest. Also got some old plastic dwarves. They're all exactly the same from back in the day when they would have kits that you could buy that were all exactly the same. Except for maybe the high elves. I think the high elves had like a variety of 2 in theirs. But wood elves all had the same archer. The Skaven all had the same clan rat. Oh. Tuck yourself over there for a sec. If you have the space, build, says Chris. Too true. Ah, make what you can with the foamy cut. Makes sense. That's a good endpoint. I don't even bother pulling out my chat window anymore. I just use the one that's on the screen. Same one that everyone else sees from the cross-platform on my stream. But if I want to talk to anybody, then I have to pull up that restream window. So yeah, tonight after we get the kid to bed, we're going to watch the 5th episode of The Nevers. And hopefully go to bed. Starting to feel tuckered out. It's day 2 of school at home. Well, day 3 really. But Friday was a short day, so I don't count it. I'll probably count this Friday though. So that'll be after a full week of it. I wonder what he's got in his little backpack. Fluids. Just carrying a bunch of fluids around. A scale. There's a little gauge. There's a port so you can stick stuff in. Yeah, I don't know. Mandalorian this December, yeah. I was expecting that. I don't know if there's going to be another Stranger Things or not. I assume there is. I haven't heard anything. But that one doesn't have any kind of consistency. Well, I guess Mandalorian December is a bit late. Hello, Darth Torlin. I can't quite see your picture. Your little emoji, but I bet it's cool. Alright. He's got a little crank on his gun. This harpoon gun. Okay. A Mandalorian helmet. Hooray! Alright. Is this the arm I cut off? Yes, it is. Is he gonna sit like that? Seems like it. And if I can hold on to it. We'll trim up this axe. So in Age of Sigmar skirmish, you're supposed to take the points cost and divide it by the minimum amount of units for the minimum point cost. So if you have like 10 skeletons for 80 points, then each skeleton is 8 points. And for all the major bad guys in Cursed City, there's a grand total of 640 points. I can't remember how many there are, if there's 10 or not. That means you get some pretty cheaply pointed dudes for Age of Sigmar skirmish. And some also overcosted dudes. Little A, little B. Well, at least we have that as a guide. Maybe I'll just try to slather it on. Or should I sprue it? Yeah, let's put a little sprue in. No, I gotta shake it up. Yeah. Age of Sigmar skirmish is like combat patrol level engagements, I'd say. Or smaller. I don't remember exactly how it works now. They just made some rules in, well, they made a book originally. And then they made a better set of rules in a White Dwarf magazine. And you're supposed to use the General's Handbook to point them, but the Age of Sigmar app has all the unit costs anyway, plus ones that aren't in the General's Handbook. So it's really the better way to play. But it's not really balanced. Good for fun games. And Skirmish Miniatures Gaming. I originally started following them because they did Age of Sigmar Skirmish battle reports, so I'd recommend checking them out if you're interested in seeing what it's all about. They had one really good game where it takes place in the desert, and there was like a timed event where a sandstorm was closing in, and any units that weren't in a certain building got lost. It was awesome. I love that battle report. It's stayed in my mind for years now. Yeah, I think they're changing the rules for Age of Sigmar, but I don't know how much. You know, like how much of a change was there between 8th and 9th? That much? I'm not sure. For 40k. Alright, Sakai went together well. Awesome. And he goes that way. Boop, 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 boop. Push down here. There we go. That's it. Behold my axe. It is pointing at you. Yeah, I like this dwarfy guy. I think I like the Caradon Overlords. And I hope I am not tempted into collecting them. So I don't need to collect them. Do not need freaking Caradon Overlords. They have those cool little ships. Dab them. Get over there, dwarf. Okay. Now, on to the ogre. That's exciting. Stranger Things 4? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna watch that. I assume that's a trailer. When's it coming out, Darth Torlin? Because I want to see some more. I've been missing Stranger Things. Those ships. I freaking love those ships. I'm an airship guy. I'm not big on most ships. I don't really care about spaceships too much. Or sail ships. But airships. I do like airships. No, not this sprue. Get away. This sprue. Okay. No, out of the way. Thank you. 19. This guy. Ogres is another band army I've been avoiding collecting. Though I'd say the last aesthetic of ogres wasn't quite what I liked. I like the slightly older style of ogres. But they still looked really cool. The little belly shields. A21. Oh yeah, look at this guy. To be announced. Oh, nice. So hopefully not too long. Before Stranger Things 4. Season 4. A notched cudgel. Then maybe it's not a true definition of a cudgel. Maybe there's just a spiky mace. You gonna run, Chris? Alright, take care. Next time should be tomorrow. If all goes according to plan. I'll definitely message you before we go. 2 buildings built? Nice. That's a triumph. That's awesome. Especially since you're just scratch building them. For me, just building kits would be a triumph. Took me forever to finish off that Plascraft Games one. Though I still want more. Alright, peace. Oh, this little here. Lost a piece of his pouch, belt, probably belt. What's our time at? 7:45. See, your hot wire foam factory table is decent. If you had built it, I could have recreated it in foam. Who didn't build it? Me? Did I build something? Oh, the Plasticraft Games, yeah. Though the thing I really like about that is painted as well, so to speak. You know, printed. Though I bet an enterprising person could probably print off some stuff and then glue it on too. Excuse me. In fact, I think that building was originally just not foam core, but what's it called now? Foam board? Maybe it is foam core. I don't know. But yeah, originally it didn't have any printings on it. You had to paint it yourself. And then they got to the printed scenario, which is really cool. And then they went out of business, which is not cool. Boo. So let's see, this way. And so he's facing forwards. So it goes this way. Like so. Is that what I'm looking at? Yeah, it is. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. But this goes back, I'm pretty sure. Like that. Okay. Okay. And then what? Does this hold it in place? Like so? Is it the top one? Yes, the top one. Like so. Well, look at that. All right. No, I won't drop anything just yet. I'll wait till the big guy's done. He gets a 40. Here's your 40. These are all 32s. There's a 40. Plasticard. Yeah, that's it. Ooh, yeah. Take the old West building, do it in foam. That sounds good. With holes. Okay. Okay. Next, A22. Plasticard. It's like a plastic card with foam in it. Now that I remember what Plasticard is. Wait until you finish building your part of Gondor? Yeah. Might as well. One project at a time. Oh. There you go again. Banging my desk with my knee. Something is out of alignment in this desk. Has it shifted funny? Maybe. Yeah, foam core, but instead of paper, it's Plasticard. That's why it's so durable, I think. I know the Sentry box still has more. And I think it mixes well with MDF. They look fairly well proportioned together. The painting styles to be a bit different. I don't think it'd matter too much. Alright, middle peg. Like this. Okay. Sweet. It's coming together nicely. Let's see. Only buy them if you want to use it as a template. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be bad. But I'd also want to use them as buildings. Why do paintbrushes keep sticking in my arm? Jeez. Okay. Okay. Simmer down. A23 and A26 are next. See up there. Where is number 20? Oh, right there. I really want to get Beardy Wizard Guy assembled. Because most people say it's terrible. Apparently everyone had a broken beard. Because they had an engineering failure. That's what I was listening to. Or heard. I was listening to Trapped Under Plastic. On my way from home. On Saturday. That's when it was. So I didn't feel so bad then. Knowing that every single person had to deal with a snapped beard, just like me. Do I have the Korgorath around me? Oh, I do. Look at that. There he is. Look at that Korgorath. No, not Korgorath. Gorebeast. The ogre's almost as big as him. So what I gotta do with this guy, I get a little heat on the plastic, let those drip down, or drape down, and I gotta fill in a bit of the gaps here, because this wasn't a nice push fit kit, that's for sure. It was an older glue it all together and hope for the best kind of kit. There's got a few spots like this too. There's some pressure on the sprues, I guess. It's kind of blunted those things. Wish I had noticed this one before. No, it's kind of in an awkward position anyway, so who knows. But yeah, so I'll put this guy in a 50, run him as a chaos spawn. He'll be cool. This little reptile gorilla guy with big old tusks hanging out of his chest, which I think were added. I don't think they're his tusks. Uh-oh. A fellow Twitch stream that has tip-top game knowledge builds buildings with foam using his hot wire thing to create awesome buildings. He has been building a full gaming table for his Transformers miniatures. Nice. Ah, Warlander, yeah. You know, I still haven't caught any of his streams. I must rectify that sometime. But I have been busy working. It's hard to watch streams when you're at your work. For me, at least. Since I'm not in front of a computer. And Twitch kind of eats up your data and your battery. So he's building for his Transformers, huh? Is it, excuse me, Transformer toys, or is he 3D printing Transformers? Or maybe the WizKids ones, like Lord Megatron here. Ooh. There's your tank. Here's Megatron. They look pretty good together. Not WizKids. Okay. Bythorn's tank, I should say. So it is Bot Spore stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'll only stream when I want to. I'm no consistent streamer. I don't think anyone expects me to be. More streaming this week. Because I'm set up to do it. Monday to Thursday. Definitely not going to be like that every week. Man, sometimes I just don't have the energy after coming home from work. Oh. Finger went back in joint. Looking good, boy. I guess a little base filler. Alright. Should I just put him on his base now? I think I should. I want to do it. I want to do it, so I'm gonna. This guy could use a 50. It's a little big for a 40. Right. So I did those pieces. Now we need A24, A25. And there's a little base filler. And that sprue's done. Cool. So Warlander's doing a lot of Bot Wars stuff, huh? Nice. Let's see, Darth Starman says, the only thing why I don't buy Bot Wars is because the minis are metal. I haven't fully experienced metal miniatures. Well, Bot Wars metal miniatures are an experience in themselves, that's for sure. But I thought he was doing some resin ones too. Python would know for sure. Python and I both bought some. I got two guys here who I was going to do up as alternative seekers. These are the really old ones, and they don't assemble nice. But I'm going to recolor them just to be regular seekers. I also had this gun that I had to rebuild with a pin. A bit of Bondic. I reshaped a tip. Because that sucker just bent right off. Resin Bot Wars? Yeah. Do you have any of the Resin Bot Wars? Or all yours metal? Ah, he's making a lot of terrain for his local shop. I would feel afraid that wouldn't be sturdy enough, but I bet he knows what he's doing. Anthony Mallet? Was that his name? Mallory? Actually, I should take him out. Let's put this in first. So his base decoration is a broken skull and a candle. Alright. I love this shoulder plate. To me that feels very Warhammer. Ooh, one of your secret Star Wars items. That's for your big project, right? That's awesome. And Bythorn's got some resins probably, but he's not interested in building them, and that's fair. And if I get all your stuff done before you build them, you can definitely send them my way. I can build them. So it would be interesting to see how his techniques have improved, if they have improved. I assume they improved compared to those original Bot Wars bots. I think those Seekers too are especially old. One of his first runs. I love it. I love that faceplate. Alright, and there's this big old mug. But as to when I'll get your stuff done, I'm not too sure, of course. Though I was thinking I should pick up those Revenants and finish them off. Probably because I was painting skeletons. I was like, oh, I should really bust those out. And then I started thinking about your vampire lady. I couldn't remember what color of dress she should have. So I know originally I wasn't going to paint her dress, just her flesh tones, but if I have her, I might as well just do all of it. Unless you want to do her clothes. And I can send her back to you that way, with just the flesh painted up. I got your necromancer. Purple? Yeah. Classic purple. Yeah, the latest batch of skeletons I was doing, I decided to do in red. Which is very basic. But I never do it. The skeletons in red, so I want to see how it looks. And I do like the look. They definitely pop. They chose a good scheme. Black and red. For those vampire count skeletons. And the Sepulchral Guard are pretty close. I decided not to follow the official Sepulchral Guard schemes and just go with how I felt like painting them. Based on the vampire counts skeletons. Of which they were pretty close anyway. There we go. Yeah, he looks good. A good proper ogre. I like it. Next. Ah, no. Oh, nope, the wizard's last. Gotta save the wizard for last. Alright, save the wizard for last. Next is Cleona Zeitengale. And this is the one I think nobody's gonna like. And sometimes after you build them, you like them a little more. So let's see. A12, A10. A12, A10, here we go. Don't cut off the pegs. I have a coworker at work who says things like drippy fit, which apparently means good clothes for young people. I think that's what it's supposed to mean. Anyway, this lady's hat makes me think of a drippy fit. I'll be happy to have all the heroes built. So I can get on to the real heroes, the villains. Ooh, you got one of the 2 vaccine shots yesterday. Left arm is sore, so you toss and turn sleeping, yeah. Saw me and a sore arm, yep. It takes a while, that's for sure. Which vaccine did you get? I got AstraZeneca the Friday before last, and I got sick. I had to miss a day of work. But apparently the second round of AstraZeneca is not so bad. As long as you don't get blood clots and die. You know, you're good. I don't know when I get my second shot. I should expect about 3 months. Perhaps 4. Mm-hmm. Okay, I like her a little better. The head's kind of interesting. Modena? Ah, yes. And Mr. Bythron still hasn't been able to get any. So it's hard times here in Canada to get a shot. Hopefully you'll be in with the next wave there, Bythron. And Darth Torlin got Modena. So you should be pretty sick the second time around. That's what they say. Though not guaranteed. A13 and A11. Let's see. Yeah, I think my arm hurt for 3 or 4 days. I don't know. Just all of a sudden one day it didn't hurt. I just kind of got used to it hurting. Didn't bother me too much though. Okay, I keep looking at the wrong one. A13, A11. There we go. They're both right here. Cool. Oh yeah, your parents did get them. That's good. That's important. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Bythron, I got the lubricant I said I was going to pick up for your exercise machine. So next time I see you, I'll bring it. And you'll be able to squirt it right in the mechanics. And also use it on your bicycle if you need to. So handy. Oh, here we go. And if you did subscribe to Skirmish Miniatures Wargaming, or in Wargaming Luke, there we go, from Skirmish Miniatures Wargaming, they're going to do the draw for Warcry Catacombs on Friday. So I'll have to miss that show because I'm working. They run their live streams at 9 a.m., which I think also you'll be sleeping, so you probably won't see that. Unless you're up early. Not too bad. Oh yeah, hopefully I can stream the Secret Star Wars thing. I don't think it's too late to subscribe if you haven't already to Wargaming Luke. If you want a shot of winning it. What day is your ETA for your Secret Star Wars thing, Darth Orlin? Except when you sent link? Excellent. Except if one of us won that, that'd be pretty good. It seems like Warcry is the kind of game that we could enjoy. Or at the very least, the miniatures and the terrain is cool. I think they got Dark Elves in that one? Some sort of Dark Elves? which is the upper your alley for sure, and some fire dudes. I do like painting fire, so that'd be fun. And then once you have the book, then you need, I guess, another book to get the units for things outside of the Warcry main guys, which is a bummer. Could probably find it somewhere though, if you just want to play unofficial. Uh-oh. Did I break that? Was it missing this whole time? Nope. Is it a little... I think those are just sprue nubbins. Okay. Oh, you have the Dark Elf cards? I don't know if those are obsolete or not, though. This Warcry has been kind of a mess. Which is one of the reasons why I couldn't immediately think about jumping into it. It's kind of like Necromunda. It's like, oh, there's like a million books now. I have no idea. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Did this one bend? Yep. Drop a little plastic cement in there. That should strengthen it. No ETA on item arrived. Might have more info tomorrow. Sweet. Hopefully I have more info tomorrow. Well, let's see. A14 and a base, and then we're done. Yeah, you can definitely display one page. Very easy to do. You should definitely break it out. Give it a try. Even just like do a little painting table game where you grab some of your paint stuff and set up a little bit of terrain with it. Grab two miniatures and just run through the rules. See what you think. I did that. It worked out really well. You could say if you like the rules or not. Though, really. I think just by reading them you could know, because they are that simple. Good. And here. Here? Okay. Okay. There and there. You want to read Battle System and Armies Arcana? Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. Ooh. Nice. Alright. Now she goes on to the base. That's right. I often default to that as well. Just painting and building terrain. Well, not building terrain so much. Sometimes. It does happen. That is one thing, though. No pressure. You know, you just grab a couple of miniatures, run them through the dice, and then you got a good idea. I like her mace. I like that mace. I didn't know she had a cool mace. You don't see it in the pictures. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. Pretty cool. So I'd say overall I like her a little bit better. Now that I've built her. A little bit here. There, that should be good. Alright, we're getting closer to being done. Move the Witch Hunter there. Lady there. there, dwarf there, ogre there, priest there. Next is Galario Van Alten III. Pistol man. He's got a cool saber. It's sheathed. We start off with a A35, A34, A37. Okay. $34. $37. And $35. Even though I'm not too big on pistol dudes, I do kind of like the looks of this guy. Hot. And this guy. Oh. Just gonna get in the way. There we go. Maybe it's his hair. Maybe I like his hair. Not sneering. Don't take off his earring. If I push on, I might just get to Nightmare Wizard build guy. Which is saving the worst for last. Just not necessarily my best plan, I guess. But I am really curious. I think we got it all. Oh wait. Oh wait. Okay. That, and there's one more piece. Ah, there's his leg. Okay. Let's see here. Pretty straightforward. Leg goes in leg hole. Jacket goes on peg. Like so? No? Let's look at it again. Oh, it goes through. Because it doesn't have anything to go into yet, so that's not helpful. So we'll need A36 to get it all to stick together. Excuse me. This music's stressing me out a bit. I definitely see one thing. GW's gotten a lot better at how much cleanup you have to do after you clip the miniature from the sprue. That Gore Beast required a lot of cleanup afterwards. There we go. All snapped in. Like when you clipped off something, usually there was a big chunk left behind. Like if you clipped it off from the sprue this way, there'd also be like a big bit left underneath there that you have to clean off. But this guy's not too bad. None of these have been too bad. Let's see. Bigger bricks means less lines I have to put in. Yeah, that's true. 100% true. Look at that saber. I like that saber. A38. Oh. And also A39. I'll clip that off too, which is the shoulder pad. A39. A38 right here. So I guess he has a plated jacket. Somewhere I have a real replica pistol that looks a lot like this. With the octagonal barrel. Heavy brass handle so you can whack someone with it. I don't know why I have the pistol. Maybe it was my uncle's. Maybe I got it along with the sword. But if that's the case, then I have the saber like this. I have a pistol like that. That means my uncle was this guy. Holy snap. That's why I like this guy so much. Let's see, right there. Yeah, he's pretty good looking. My uncle didn't look like that. My uncle was only a boy when he died, though. 19. Didn't have time to grow a cool facial hair. Should you make some ruined Gondor buildings? Probably. That just seems like the kind of thing that would be handy. And maybe thematic? Was Gondor kind of ruined? Bit ramshackle, perhaps? I would say probably. I don't know much about Gondor. I was never a Lord of the Rings guy. Uh-oh. That line's a little ugly. I don't think there's much you can do about it, though. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Osgiliath? Yeah. My sister lives in a town that has ruined buildings, but they're historic. They're mostly left there to show what happens with permafrost to buildings. So there were cabins and houses that were built when the city was a boom town. And then as it declined and fell into ruination, the building is also just kind of dilapidated. Some of them get restored, but those ones are left as an example of nature on mankind. That's really cool. So I don't know if Gondor has anything like that. I mean, not for historics, just the effects of time, ruination on a city. All right, we did it. We made it to Octrin Glimscry. The big challenge is, can I clip this beard out without breaking it? I'm going to try this first. Let's see. I did it? Because I don't, why am I snipping that? Jesus. Get in there. Alright, there we go. So I'd already repaired this area. And I noticed it on the sprue. I held it together and plastic cemented it a few times over. And that should take away all the stress from it, and it shouldn't snap. Though it could catch and break off. Oh, how Uncle Adam hates this little beard guy. This little weird beard face. Alright, well, since I clipped it off, I might as well clean it up. It's interesting that he's wearing a mask, to me. Alright. So at first he thought it was a tongue. That's kind of hilarious. How much Tim left? All the Tim in the world. No, I'm almost done. I'm building this one last guy, and then I gotta retire the stream for tonight. But I will be back tomorrow. And the plan is around 7 my time, which was an hour and a half ago. And I'll stream till I get told I can't stream anymore. Or it seems reasonable I should quit. And tomorrow's exciting because I'm going to start working on the villains. I got all the heroes built up now. There we go. Tank Thursday? Yeah. Yeah, you can see me Tank Thursday. I'm going to be painting tanks. Probably. Maybe I'll build tanks. Paint or build? Which one? Which one? Five minutes? You think I could build that fast? Maybe I can. We'll see. Yeah, so the beard isn't perfect. Oh, I like the noodling in this song. So I might come in with a bit of Bondic on this guy too. Plus it'll strengthen it up if I put a Bondic in there. Alright. Weird Beard is good. A3, A1, A2. So yeah, tomorrow's stream, more Curse City. Thursday, tanks. Friday, work. And maybe Discord chat. Maybe not. We'll see. A2. Where are you? Ah, right here. Right in front of me. There we go. Sweet. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow, Gun Barrel. The train you're building wouldn't serve a game club? Yeah. But I mean, even some of the stuff at Sentry Box couldn't really withstand our uses. And I think we're pretty reasonable with terrain. I feel like I am. I miss those gaming tails and all that terrain. I was telling someone in the 5 Parsecs from Home Facebook group that sometimes I would run a Star Wars themed table in 5 Parsecs. And I remembered, it wasn't me who ran it. Well, as in I didn't have the terrain. I was getting it from the Sentry Box. And that's where we got Star Wars themes. But now that I think about it even further, it was actually just regular desert terrain. And it was 15mm. That was kind of funny. Restream. It says I received 100 messages. Nice. That's cool. So this guy is known to have Scooby-Doo zipper problems. It's the weird way he goes together in the robes. And that's what I'm excited to see. How bizarrely does it go together? Did I clean this one already? Maybe. I didn't really need to clean that. Okay. Nope. Clean that up too. So I forgot to click 1 for some reason. There it is. $15mm terrain for tanks and fantasy. That's right. I forgot we're getting 15mm fantasy. That's gonna be cool. Gun Barrel says, yeah, for sure. And I'm not sure what about, but I probably agree. It's got a little scroll. That's cool. Ah, here we go. Yeah, now that I remember about the 15mm fantasy stuff, I'm a little excited again. This could be fun. Okay. Let's see. A3 goes into A1. And that's this one. On that side. Just like that. All right. And then A2 joins in 2 pegs down here. Oh. There we go. Alright, so there's one Scooby-Doo zipper. Plus his robe down there. Alright. Alright. Now A4. Mold lines. The mood lines. Yeah. Well, I have a lot of light, so it helps. If I work on stuff in the kitchen, I definitely miss mold lines. Usually only do that if I'm hanging out with my daughter while she's doing homework or art. This plastic removes mold lines pretty easy, though, I would say. It's not... It's like a good blend of soft and rigid. Because it takes to being scraped very nicely. Without a lot of fluff and mess. And it's not very brittle. So overall, I approve of this bony gray plastic. I'm going to say it's one of my favorite colors. So I kind of find that different plastic colors seem to be slightly different. I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but I found yellow, green, and blue, like the ultramarines. Kind of space marine plasticky stuff is a little too rigid, I find. And certain reds, like the board game reds, which I think come from China. I'm not sure. Maybe they're printed in the UK. Alright, so this has a little bit of a stress line. So I'll have to drop a bit of plastic cement in there after I stick this on. That goes on first, and then a weird beard. Okay, so we get this in. Oh yeah, look at that geometry. That's a lot. That's a lot of Scooby-Doo zippers. I can see why Uncle Adam was frustrated. So I'll add a little plastic cement here. You're gonna build some hills? Nice. Mr. Bythron. Oh. I stressed out this plastic. Oh, there's a little bit of mold lines here. Drop a little on. Try not to press on that area while I get Weird Beard's head in. There we go. That went in pretty easy. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of Bonic and trim. And while I do that, I'm going to have to be careful of these areas. Well, just the scroll, really. Alright. Not the worst. Not the worst. Let's see. For hills, building them better than buying them? Yeah, absolutely. If the terrain looks cool, I will get it. Like some of the terrain GMG has for Foster Raven Rangers. Yeah. There's a lot of cool terrain out there, but I can see why you wouldn't want to buy hills. There we go. That's Beard even rests against the base. Alright. And spills off to the side. That's annoying. So put a little on there. Drop some in those seams. And that's a wrap for today. Thank you, sir. Yeah. They are not too bad of kits overall, even with the weird Scooby-Doo zippers and the frustrating beard. So there we go. Here is Octrin Glimscry. Octrin Glimskry. With his weird beard. And then Galario Van Alten III. It's a pretty good looking mini, honestly. I like him. Does he have a mirror? He has a mirror. Maybe that's to tell who's a vampire. I don't know. Maybe that's to trim his facial hair. Then we got Cleona Zeitengale, who in the end does look cooler. And then the art made me think she would be. And Brutog, Corpse Eater. He likes eating dead people. Which honestly, if you're going to hang around with an ogre, I'd rather hang around with an ogre that eats dead people than live people. So, he's a good ogre in my books. And then we got the dwarf, Dagny Holdenstock, whose peg got clipped off on his arm, but it still worked out really well. Good fit overall. Very nice. And then the last three are Clathis the Exile. And I'm going to look up, see if there's a how to paint her. And then they'll say her name for sure. If it is Clathis. Clathis doesn't seem right. But I don't know. Qulathis. I don't know how to say that. And one of my favorites, Captain Imelda Braskov, who ended up, I think, is just like the tiniest. She's a spunky little fighter, apparently. I thought she would have been bigger than everybody else. Imagine her being like the Brianna Tarth kind of figure in here. But at the end, I think she's smaller than like everybody, even the priest. And lastly, Jelson Darok, the witch/vampire hunter. And everyone knows how cool he looks. That's no surprise. Exactly as cool as you might think. Oh, there's a little more mold line there. Let's scrape it a bit. Maybe too cool. Alright. And there we go. Heroes complete. How nice. Thank you everyone for joining in. I will see some of you tomorrow, I bet. Bye!